So, y'all, I just watched SAO for the first time about 2 days ago, season 1 specifically, and I'll admit, it's a lot better than I thought it would ever be. And, besides all the flashiness and the insane animation for fight scenes and showing how MMO really is peak, I have to admit, this show is low-key, or should I say high-key, pretty depressing. Before I go into that, though, I feel like I should give a bit of context for those who haven't watched the show and were just like me up until a couple days ago. So SAO follows Kirito, aka Kirigaya or Kazuto, a skilled gamer who becomes trapped with 10,000 other players in a virtual MMORPG called Sword Art Online. The game's creator, Akiho Kayaba, announces that the players die in the game, they die in real life, and the only way to escape is to clear all 100 floors of the game's massive world. Now, I know y'all may be asking, why the fuck would you try to sign up for a game that's going to leave you trapped? Again, they did not know until they got in there and saw the logout button was completely MIA. Now, back to the depressing side of the videos, that's quite literally what it's about. One of the main topics that I want to talk about is how this is a real life lose-lose situation. As again, in the game, of course you can die to, monsters or just player killers, but one thing they don't talk about, or should I say was briefly skipped over, is the fact that if your body was interfered with in the real world, then it could affect you in the game as well. Either you could pass out or you just might have an instant death as well. And of course this is going to affect you the most, but also think about the people who you may live with that after 2 or more days want to barge into your room to see what's going on. And of course they're going to try to remove you from the headset, but again, they're going to indirectly kill you. Or imagine the amount of people that had to live with the fact that they indirectly killed that said person for just because they want to help them. And again, I really feel as though SAO show did better on expanding upon this, as again, there are so many mourning families and people that have to deal with the fact that they lost their loved one to a game. A fucking video game that's supposed to just give immeasurable amounts of joy and pleasure to the person. The second topic I wanted to mention was the identity loss due to the 2 years spent in SAO. As again, this is a briefly touched upon topic in the anime or manga, but a lot of people have identity loss. As imagine, let's say, you're just someone that has the worst background ever. You got strict parents, you're constantly bullied in school, no one seems to acknowledge you, so of course you find all your free time and all your pleasure in video games and being this online character. Now imagine being said online character for 2 whole years and having to come back to the real world, which is a letdown. Now, despite the fact you may have to gone through some life or death instances or experiences, again, you're still going to want that life more than the real world. And that leaves a lot of people in a place of just utter despair, sadness, and cruelty. A prime example of this is our main character himself, Kirito, as once he actually leaves SAO and beats the game and whatnot, once he comes back to the real world, he realizes he has a lot of stuff getting fucked up for him. Again, he has to go through physical therapy just to get back to how he was formerly. He's been out of school for a bit long, so he's not sure how his future is going to end up like. And then his girl Asuna is literally about to get taken advantage of by a creep who also happens to be a multi-millionaire, so there's that as well. And due to this, yes, he does end up going back into a new game trying to find her and help her escape, but you also see him have to grasp the fact that, yeah, I am a better person in the virtual world than reality. And I know for some people it's like, hey, again, virtual reality is supposed to help you feel like that, but also that huge difference can also make someone fall into despair even more, realizing that they're really nothing without a game of all things. The last thing I want to talk about is how society treats such a traumatic experience for so many people in the real world. You'd assume such a traumatic event for so many people would be something that's national news, that's bolstered up. I feel like everyone would gain some type of insane type of compensation to deal with all the heartbreak and all the physical issues they had to deal with, but instead, the world just moves on. It's literally confirmed after Kirito ends up beating SAO, governments and corporations are trying to exploit the VR technology instead of trying to ban it or just make it go out of commission forever, despite all the death and trauma it's caused for so many different people, not even those who were in the game, but people out of it as well. Which again even goes back to them being money hungry, as literally the only reason why Asuna never woke up from SAO is because the guy was so power and money hungry that he was going to be able to control the human soul or human mind, that he literally ended up just taking her just because. Not to mention the man responsible for all of it, Akihiko Kayaba, is instead of being remembered as the worst guy ever that should really be up there with the mustache man, instead he's considered a genius as his innovation and being able to make people go through all of that is heralded as just pure genius instead of being completely narcissistic, or should I say sadistic. And this just goes on to say that, yeah, humanity, we just value the wrong things in life. We're valuing money, innovation over the human life of all things that we're supposed to cherish and want to, keep on earth for as long as possible. Anyways, y'all, my bad if I'm stuttering a little bit, but again, appreciate you guys for watching the video. Hope God's blessing y'all the way it's been blessing me. Your boy is almost in that college time, man, so yeah, it's just getting real. But anyways, y'all, sub up, get this video liked. I know I've been on a little downfall of view-wise, but hopefully this video turns stuff around. Anyways, y'all, appreciate y'all for even getting it all the way to the end here anyways, and see y'all on the next one.